Okay. Beta. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that tick. We back to back to back. Big boss K poke through the door here to talk this boxing. Devin Haney, let's talk about it. Released the sparring video, the rest of it, between him and Tank on the night that Gervonta Tank Davis knocks out Frank Martin. Now, I was on Instagram, and then, I just happened to open my Instagram, and Devin Haney, I see sparring, but, I didn't really look at it at first, and then I read the caption, because I just kind of scrolled up, and it was like, this is the rest of the sparring video of me and Tank, the one that they didn't show the rest. So I look, and I'm like, oh, this is Tank and Devin. But I'm like, why is Buddy, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point of you releasing the sparring video the same night that Tank knocks out Frank Martin? Like, what was the point in that? That's stupid. Like, first of all, do you not remember what happened to you? You got body bag and toe tagged by Ryan Garcia, right? Nobody forgot that, okay? PEDs aside, nobody forgot that. You know what I'm saying? You lost to Ryan Garcia. That's just what it is. You got the brakes beat off you. You got mollywop, right? Ryan Garcia was the cleaning man and you was the mop. He mopped the floor with you. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia was the cleaning man and you was the broom. He swept the floor with you. You know what I'm saying? You was the dirt on the ground. Ryan Garcia was the cleaning man with the vacuum. Pause. Never mind. Throw that one in the trash. All I'm saying at the end of the day, keep it 1,000, bro. When it come down to this, it's pointless for you to release this video. Why did you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you talk about, you see the rest of the sparring video. Who cares? Who cares? Because let me tell you like this here. The only reason you still standing up was because of them gloves y'all had on in that headgear. If you didn't have that headgear on against Gervonta Tank Davis, you would be sleepy. You would be asleep. They would have had to, they would have had to go get a stretcher for you. You know your chin ain't set up like that, Devin. And Devin, Devin's a hell of a boxer. Hell of elite masterclass boxer, right? When you want to talk about slick, athletic, that's Devin. When you want to talk about the top of the top and that fighting style, that's Devin Haney. But we all know your chin ain't set up like that, player. And all Tank need is a little window and a little opportunity. Soon as he touched that chin, you going to sleep. You gonna get your dose of ZQuil. That's what you gonna get. You gonna get your prescription of ZQuil. Stop playing, bro. You don't have anything to keep that man off of you. You saw he walked down Frank Martin, who's a harder puncher than you, right? I would say Devin is the better boxer, but Frank is the harder puncher, right? And he walked Frank Martin down. What you think he gonna do with you? What do you think that man gonna do with you? I'm just saying, I don't understand why these boys be playing, bro. Like, what was the point in doing that? Devin, truthfully, Devin should be quiet. He shouldn't even release that video. You know what I'm saying? Like, he should be worrying about rebuilding himself. Nobody, regardless of what happens with Ryan, right? Ryan tested positive for the PEDs. Regardless of what happens with him, he should be punished. I'm a firm believer in that, right? I don't believe the PEDs was the reason why he beat Devin Haney, though. I think he beat Devin Haney because of Devin Haney's game plan. It was stupid what he was doing. That's what I believe, right? Devin Haney went in there and fought a style that is not conducive and it's not beneficial to winning a fight against a puncher when you know your chin is not set up like that. You don't have a chin. You know that. And you went in there and fought, which means you are... Man, let me tell you something. When I saw that, that showed me that he can't mess with no Tank, bro. He can't even mess with Shakur because he's the type that fights off emotion, right? He the type that's going to get in there and his daddy going to tell him, hey, fight like this, and he going to do it. And he going to get body bag and toe tag. It shocked me how his boxing IQ was low on that particular night. Devin Haney is a hell of a boxer. You know what I'm saying? One of the best boxers in boxing today as far as the art of hitting, getting hit and not getting hit. You know what I'm saying? Hitting and not getting hit. One of the best at it. And when I saw what I saw on that particular night, it showed me his IQ isn't as high as I thought it was. Because I'm not going to lie to you. I thought Devin Haney had top of the line boxing IQ. I ain't going to hold you. I looked at him as a guy who had one of the best boxing IQs in boxing. I'm not going to lie to you. But he showed me on that night his IQ ain't that high. That's what he showed me. He showed me his IQ is not that high. He showed me that he's lacking, right? His dad showed me the same thing. I'm telling you, bro. When he fight Tank, because it's going to happen, he going to be sleepy. He going to get his prescription, right? He going to get his prescription filled. They going to fill his prescription up. They going to issue it to him, and he going to get sleepy. That's what it is. That's all I'm saying. I didn't understand that, bro. If I got beat like that, the last thing I would want to do is release some sparring. Like, what was the point in that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was the point in that? Tank didn't release the sparring when, you know what I'm saying? Ryan did all that. Ryan is the one who released the sparring between you and Tank, which is weird because y'all keep evolving Tank. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, these niggas are obsessed with this man. I don't understand it, bro. It's like they gotta find a way to like to like make him look vulnerable, make him look weak. You know what I'm saying? He knocks out Frank Martin. Oh yeah, see, I was getting the best of him. It's sparring, bro. It's sparring. Y'all got headgear on. 9 times out of 10, y'all got 16-ounce gloves on. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Huh? You got headgear on, 16-ounce gloves. What are we doing? So you have 16-ounce gloves, you know. We all know Tank got a chin. We know that. We've seen him get hit by some punchers. You know what I'm saying? He's still standing. Still sparking, boys. You know what I'm saying? You get hit, you doing a stanky leg. Your last fight, you was breakdancing, like you was finna spill on your shoulder or something. You know? Like, come on, man, stop playing, bro. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, what's the point? I'm sorry I gotta keep talking like it, but it don't make sense to me, bro. They do this all the time in the sport of boxing. I don't understand. What was the point of you doing that? To make yourself look a certain way? Like, oh yeah, see, I was getting best to take a sparring. Don't matter. With the headgear off and 8-ounce gloves, Tank sparking you. That's just what it is. Right? That's just real talk. You gonna put up a great fight. I believe that it'll be a close fight. I'm gonna say this. Devin might even be up on the cards. But I'm telling you, what's gonna happen is you gonna get overconfident, sparked. I promise you. I'm telling you, that's how I see the fight going. It's gonna be a close fight. Dude's gonna be going, back and forth. Devin gonna be up some rounds. And then next thing you know, in the arms of the angels. My bad. I'm not a singer. We will fly away. You gonna be laying on the ground, eyes closed. They gonna tuck you in. That's just what it is. It's gonna be another Leo Santa Cruz knockout. I'm telling you. That man from Maryland, the only fighter I see that has a chance to beat Tank Davis is Vasyl Lomachenko. That's it. That's the only fighter I think that can beat Tank Davis. And he might be fighting him next. You know what I mean? So he getting his tough fight out the way. Because after that, it's Cool turn. And Cool gonna get sleepy. Then after that, it's gonna be Devin turn. Right? Now Ryan, he talking about he want a rematch. I wouldn't rematch Ryan. But hell, if he decide to rematch Ryan, Ryan gonna be sleepy too. Ryan think, oh, it was the weight. No, your skills is not up to par. Ryan know what's gonna happen. That's why he didn't get up when he got hit in his stomach. He took a knee and he stayed down there because he knew what was finna happen. He not stupid. He gonna do the same thing again. Soon as he get hurt, he probably just gonna stay down because he don't want to get sparked like that. I'm telling you this. Ryan Garcia is a hell of a fighter, but he don't want to get blitzed. Put a fork in it. Take the L out of lever. It's over, brother. There's no point for Devin Haney to drop that video. It was pointless. It was retarded. What's the point? Everybody remembers you laying on the ground. You know, they counted 3 times, but it was more than 3 times you got put on the ground. You know what I'm saying? By Ryan Garcia. A fighter you should have outclassed. Right? But you came in there listening to your daddy fighting a stupid game plan. That's what I be talking about. So like I said before, Devin Haney, all I can say is I just want Devin Haney to focus on rebuilding his mental, get himself right. It looks like he finna fight Sandor Martin. Focus on that, right? Because your time coming when it comes to Tank. It's not like I'm advocating for Tank. I'm just sitting here pointing out, spitting facts. I'm not sitting here advocating for Tank because I like Tank. I'm not a fan of fighters. I'm a fan of boxing. But when I sit here and look at the totality of the circumstances, Devin Haney hasn't shown me anything that would make me be like he could beat Tank. Especially after how Ryan Garcia just did you. Right? You talk about a southpaw like Tank who got skills, right? Who got power, on-demand power. Man, come on, man. You better get your mind right, Jack. That's all I'm saying. I think, man, all I'm saying is at the end of the day, as a fight fan, I'm excited. I'm excited for the future. I'm excited. Devin Haney just made this fight with Tank bigger. Because I'm telling you, when it's that time, right, this fight going to be one of the biggest fights in boxing. Tank Davis versus Devin Haney. And it ain't going to be because of what Devin Haney has done previously. It's going to be the build-up. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be the build-up. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Some prescriptions for to get handed out. For some Z-Quil. You know what I'm saying? Some over-the-counter Z-Quil. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Boss go.